Elisha's story takes us back thousands of years. We journey to ancient Israel. Imagine a land of farmers and shepherds. This is where Elisha lived. The Bible tells us little of Elisha's early life. We know he was chosen by God. He was chosen to be a prophet. This was a high calling. Prophets were God's messengers. Elisha's life teaches us about faith. He trusted in God's plan. He left his old life behind. He embraced his destiny. His story resonates through time. It reminds us that God calls ordinary people, he calls them to do extraordinary things. Elisha's life changed forever when he met Elijah. Elijah was a great prophet. He became Elisha's mentor. This relationship was central to Elisha's journey. One day, God decided to take Elijah to heaven. It was a dramatic event. A whirlwind descended from the sky. Elijah was lifted up in a chariot of fire. As Elijah departed, his cloak fell to the ground. Elisha picked it up. This was a symbolic moment. The cloak represented Elijah's prophetic power. Elisha inherited this power. He became God's new spokesperson. This event shaped Elisha's destiny. He was ready to embrace his calling. He was ready to follow in Elijah's footsteps. Elisha went on to perform many miracles. These events showed God's power. They were meant to inspire faith. One famous miracle involved a poisoned well. The people of Jericho were desperate. Their water was undrinkable. Elisha threw salt into the well. The water became pure again. In another miracle, a woman's son died. Elisha prayed over the boy. The boy miraculously came back to life. This event brought comfort to the grieving mother. It demonstrated God's power over death. These miracles showed Elisha's compassion. He used his gifts to help those in need. He eased suffering and brought hope. Elisha wasn't just a miracle worker, he was a prophet. He spoke truth to power. He challenged kings and rulers. He warned them to turn back to God. Elisha lived in turbulent times. He provided guidance to the people of Israel. He offered them hope in times of war and uncertainty. His pronouncements were not always welcome, but Elisha remained steadfast. He never wavered in his faith. He never shied away from speaking God's truth. His courage is inspiring. He reminds us that faith requires bravery. It requires standing up for what is right, even when it's difficult. Elisha's miracles were impressive, but his true greatness lay in his compassion. He had a heart for the poor and the marginalized. He saw the suffering of ordinary people. He felt their pain. He used his gifts to bring them relief. In a time of famine, Elisha helped a widow. She was in debt. She was about to lose her sons as slaves. Elisha multiplied her oil supply. This allowed her to pay her debts and keep her family together. This story highlights Elisha's empathy. He understood the plight of the vulnerable. He used his gifts to make a real difference in their lives. Beyond the physical, the deeper significance of Elisha's miracles. Elisha's miracles were more than just spectacles. They carried a deeper meaning. They pointed towards God's power and love. The parting of the waters wasn't just about dry ground. It symbolized God's ability to remove obstacles. He removes the obstacles in our lives. The restoring of the poisoned well wasn't just about clean water. It symbolized God's power to heal. He heals our brokenness. Elisha's miracles invited people to see beyond the physical. They invited people to see the spiritual reality that underpins our world. The enduring legacy, how Elisha continues to inspire. Elisha's story continues to resonate today. His life offers timeless lessons in faith, courage, and compassion. His journey reminds us that God calls us to serve others. He calls us to use our gifts to make the world a better place. Elisha's story encourages us to act with kindness. It encourages us to stand up for justice. It encourages us to trust in God's plan, even when we don't understand it. His legacy is a testament to the power of faith. It is a testament to the difference that one person can make in the world. Elisha and the modern world, finding relevance in ancient stories. Some might say Elisha's story is ancient history. They might say it has little relevance to our modern lives. But this is not true. Elisha's story speaks to universal human experiences. We all face challenges. We all experience doubt and fear. We all long for hope and healing. Elisha's life teaches us that faith can empower us. It can empower us to overcome obstacles. It can empower us to make a positive impact on the world. His story reminds us that we are not alone. God is with us. He guides us and strengthens us, even in the most difficult of times. A timeless message: faith, courage, and compassion in action. Elisha's story is a testament to the power of faith in action. It's a call to live our lives with purpose and compassion. We may not part waters or raise the dead, but we can all strive to live like Elisha. We can be beacons of hope in a world that often feels dark. Let us be inspired by Elisha's legacy. Let us live our lives with courage, kindness, and an unshakable belief in the power of God to work through us.